welcome back, and today we're doing a tutorial for this look right here. It's very soft, very romantic, very wearable for every day, but maybe throw in just a little bit of color in there. And all of the products on my face are Maybelline except for my brows and my lashes. So yeah, I've got a lot of new exciting products that I use in this tutorial, so let's jump into it. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get started with the Maybelline Master Prime. This is the Blur and Smooth version of this primer, and I like to focus this right around the center of my face where I have the largest pores. And now going in to prime my eyes, I'm using the Master Prime Eye Primer, and this is in the smoothing formula. And I like to place this on and then just pat it and smooth it on with my fingertips. This really is good for any kind of color correction, and it just creates a nice base for my eye. I'm going to go in with a color Molten, and this one is in Midnight Morph, and I'm taking a flat shader brush from Wet n Wild and that lightest color in the Duo, and I'm just starting to pat this all over the eye just to create a nice base. And after I do that, I am going to go back in with my finger. These are like the ColourPop shadows, and where sometimes it's best to go in with your fingers to use these. And just to add some more pigmentation, another layer, just to build up the opacity of the shape. Now I'm going to go in with one of the new Color Tattoo eye chromes. This one is in Gilded Rose, and I'm going to very messily put this on the inner half of my eye. With liquid eyeshadows, this is just how I do it. I just kind of go in hard and just figure it out later. And I am going to also place some of that in the inner corner for a highlight. And now just taking that same flat shader brush, I'm going to use a patting motion to smooth this and place it over the eyelid where I want it. So it cleans up pretty easily. And now I'm just going to do those same steps with the darker shade, which is an Electric Emerald. And this one I find you do have to build up, but it is relatively easy to do. It's going to go on patchy at first, I'm not going to lie, but it is a beautiful color. And once you build it up, it is stunning. And again, I find that to transition liquid shadows, it's good to pat and place. And then once you get to that transition, just wiggle it back and forth, and that's going to create that nice fade from the light to the dark. And I'm taking a clean buffing brush, this one's from BH Cosmetics, and just kind of starting to blend out any harsh lines. And then I'm going to go back and build it up. You can see I do this a couple of times just because sometimes I feel I lose the color. But take your time. These kind of looks are sometimes you have to love them a little bit more. Now I'm going to go in with that buffing brush, and I'm going to pick up the brown shade from the Color Molten in Rose Rush. This was a limited edition one from their 100-year anniversary collection, but any brown eyeshadow will do. And I'm just going to start blending that green up into the lighter shade underneath my brow bone. And to blow it out even more, I'm going to take a BR250 brush from Coastal Scents, pick up a little bit more of that shade, and again, just start creating that shape and bringing that green up into the transition. And I did decide I wanted more of a definition, so I'm going in with an e.l.f. brush, eyeshadow brush. This is one of their $1 brushes, and the darker shade from Midnight Morph. And I'm going to put that in my crease in the outer V. This was kind of a little bit darker than I was going for, and you can probably see that I'm like, oh crap, this is going to suck, but that's all right, we're going to make it work. So I went back in and blended it out with the BR250 brush, just with no more product on it. Guys, this is how makeup is. Sometimes you just got to make it work. And then I did feel like I lost some of the green, so I did go back and put some more on and just blended it out with that BR250 brush to really kind of transition it, lighten it up, and get the depth that I wanted. So I do have some definition, but it's not like, holy crap, there's black all over my eye. And then again, I felt like I lost a little bit of that rose color in making it so dark, which I did not intend to do. So I'm going to go back and lighten it up and just add some more of that Gilded Rose, and again, just blend it out. You know, sometimes it's just trial and error, guys, and that is definitely what this tutorial was about. But adding that lighter color is definitely going to open the eye back up. So any mistake you make, you can always fix. And now going in with that same buffer brush and that lighter color from Midnight Morph, I'm just going to, again, blend it from my brow bone down just to lighten it up, transition everything out. And again, I'm going to just make sure there are absolutely no harsh lines with a clean blending brush. This one's from Wet n Wild. Now I'm going in with the Dream Wonder Velvet Mousse Foundation and this Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin. The Better Skin is in Porcelain and the Dream Wonder is in Classic Ivory. I like this combination. It just gives me a nice very full coverage that I've been liking a lot lately. And I'm going to go in and clean up the under eye and just any spots where I feel like I have some redness with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair. One of the best concealers you can get in the drugstore. And the shade range is awesome for it. And just going with my Real Techniques blending sponge. I love these sponges. I love the flat edge that you get with them, because I feel like you can really get in and precisely blend out product without messing anything up. And it just helps to really create a nice edge for your eye look. And I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Powder in 110 Porcelain and just set the under eyes. Now going in with another new product. This is the Maybelline Master Contour, or this is called the V Contour. It is a cream highlighting and contouring product, duh. I felt the claims were slightly dubious because I felt like just the way the product is formatted that it was going to be a little bit difficult to use, but I actually found it very user-friendly and very unintimidating. So I am going to just contour in the normal places, down my cheekbones, around my forehead, on the sides of my nose, underneath my jaw, and then just always blend up. So I use a rolling motion with the sponge to blend that product up. Creates a very nice natural contour, but it is very subtle. So I am going to go back in and build it back up. But that's kind of what I like about this product. I feel like it's very user beginner friendly. And then I'm going to go back in with the highlighting side and highlight my forehead, tops of my cheekbones, Cupid's bow, all that kind of good stuff. And I have to say, I've only used this product a couple of times, so I am going to really put it to the test. But first impressions on it, I really do like the texture. It creates just subtle contouring on your face. It gives just a beautiful effect, and it blends out to a very satiny powder-like finish. So I'm really, really liking this product so far. I'm, you know, again, I've got to put that to the test, but I really like the finish on the skin. And now going in with another new product. This is the Maybelline Master Strobing Glaze, I believe was what this is called. This is in light, and I just used my e.l.f. small stipple brush to apply that highlight on top of the contouring and highlighting stick. And again, just adding a little bit more luminescence to the skin. And you guys know I can't leave it alone, so I'm not going to. I'm going to go in with the Master Contour Palette in light, and I'm going to pick up that really pretty bronzer. This is a great bronzer for lighter skin tones, just because, and cooler skin tones, because it has a little bit of a pink undertone to it, which just lends itself to my skin tone and just creates a natural bronze glow to the skin. And I'm using a BRC 25 blush brush from Coastal Scents. I'm just using that really pretty classic pink color on my cheeks, and I'm going in with a Coastal Scents fan brush and the highlighter from the palette because I don't have enough highlighter on my skin already. I can't be tamed. I'm sorry, guys. And again, just highlighting the tops of my cheeks, down my nose, Cupid's bow, chin, right above my eyebrows, you know, just wherever I can stick it. Phrasing. Now I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin pressed powder, and I'm just going to kind of set everything all together. I kind of did this backwards, but I love the effect this powder has on the skin. It's just very, very soft and pretty. And now I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Master Precise Skinny, and of course, we all know I can't do my eyeliner on camera, in focus, or in frame. So, but I do love this eyeliner. It doesn't irritate my eyes. It's got great placement. It's great for placement of color, for tight lining, for lining the waterline. It is just a great staple product. And I'm going to go back in with a Sephora small detail brush and that darker shade from Midnight Morph and just smoke out the lower lash line. And I'm going to buff that out with that brown color from Rose Rush and just with that BH Cosmetics buffing brush. Because I don't want any harsh lines. I do want it to be very soft and hazy. Now I'm going to go in and put some mascara on my lashes because that's where it goes. But I am using the Maybelline Color Sensational, and this is just a great mascara. It gives you curl, volume, length, and I can even use it on my lower lashes, which says a lot for me because if it doesn't smudge on my lower lashes, it gets the Heather seal of approval. I am going to throw on some Kiss lashes. This is part of their new flower collection. These are just such great user-friendly, beginner-friendly lashes. They are very easy to use. They've got a nice flexible band, but it's not so flexible that it's going to be difficult to put them on your eyes, because sometimes a lash can keep its shape and it doesn't want to conform to your eyes. I feel like these are just some of the best lashes for beginners. And now I'm just going to finish off with a new color called Going Grayish. This is from the Maybelline Bolds, their Color Sensational Bolds collection. And this just added a really awesome, cool tone to the look that I wasn't necessarily going for, but I ended up really liking. But that's a tutorial, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Alright everybody, so this is the finished look. I really like how it turned out. I wasn't quite sure how that eye look was going to work, but I think we worked it out. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like seeing these one brand tutorials, let me know, and I can definitely try and work some in and really kind of those kind of tutorials make you really creative with your collection if you're just kind of all over the place. So I really enjoyed making this video. But if you do recreate this look, definitely tag me on Instagram, tag me on Twitter, Facebook, snap me, you guys know where to find me. But I hope you guys have an amazing day, have a rockin' week, and remember, love your flaws, because that's what makes you you and what makes you beautiful. But I'll see you next time. Bye guys.